So I've got this little collection of old tape recorders, some tape loops, and I think it should be a surprise to no one that I'm really into like lo-fi music and little portable music tech. So of course I love this little micro cassette recorder that I've got. Built-in microphone, built-in speaker, these little legs so you can stand it up. Just an elegant piece of retro technology. And we're going to use this today to create a sample instrument. Spoiler alert, you can download it for free, link is in the description. The inspiration for this all came from UVI's Augmented Choirs plugin. Where they essentially recorded this giant choir and the different voices in that choir, and also recorded the choir to tape. Which, if there's two things that I love, it's vocal samples. I pretty much put them in every piece of music that I create, and two, lo-fi tape stuff. So I thought, I want to make something like that. So I grabbed my little micro cassette recorder and I headed to this super secret underground tunnel so I could get a bunch of reverb. I was mostly interested in that end reverb tail. So I found 3 decent reverb tails from both the tape and the camera, but combining them all together, and I've created my own little augmented choir. And this goes great, of course, with the track that I'm making that's based almost entirely upon UVI's Augmented Choirs. And the sound that sort of kicked off the track that I've started making is this one. Because it combines that nice slow attack choir sound along with a sequence here in layer B. And we can actually change the rhythm, the notes, the pitch, and the octave of each given step. So many of the presets are distinctly vocal sounds. But like Ogre's, Augmented Choirs is made up of many layers, different articulations, different voices. Here's this classical tutti sound combined with this pad choirs. And it seems like there's an A and B, like 2 layers, right? But essentially, A and B can each have 2 different sounds associated with them, and we can crossfade between them. Bring that in with a stronger attack sound, like this short do and a short dum. And I'm tall, so they're not talking about me. And you have a ton of types of sound sources to choose from. As you can see here, tape choirs has obviously caught the most of my attention to get that lo-fi, gritty, tape recorded sound. And we've got a lot of modulation control, amp envelope, filter capabilities. But you can hear how we've gone from very straight up a vocal of a choir, traditional sound, to now these much more almost like alien kind of sounds. The vocal's still there. It's a really nice glide. Now that's kind of like a Dune sound. And you can see that we can modulate between 2 layers, right? So if we enable A here, can modulate and move between A2 at a given rate. If we do that really slowly, I don't know why I tend to move towards like dark ambient sounds with this plugin, but that's the direction it's taking me. And building up a sound one by one with all these different sources can be a lot of fun. So my inspiration that I took from the way Augmented Choirs is set up ended up being this sound right here, which I just called Tunnel Ghost. And it combines 3 different voices from recording in the tunnel. Voice 1, which you can hear the crispiness of the tape on. Very much so. And then if I just listen to voice 2 and voice 3, both of these vocal samples actually came from the camera audio, so there's a little less noise in them. Nothing compared to what the folks at UVI went through to record that whole choir, but you know, I had a lot of fun making it, and hopefully you'll have fun making some music with it. Link is down in the description. You will need to have the latest version of Ableton Live, but you should be able to open it in Light, Standard, Suite, all of the above. And if you feel like chipping in a few bucks for our fundraiser this month, you can go ahead and do that when you download the sample instrument. And for the real Augmented Choirs, I'll leave a link down in the description to UVI's site if you liked what you heard from this plugin. Thank you to UVI for sponsoring today's video. That's going to be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.